I think my interest in journalism probably goes back to when I was a little kid. You know, I was one of those I used to read the sports section all the time when I was little. And then when I got into high school, I wrote for the school newspaper, and I did the same thing in college. And I just always had a love for, writing sports. I followed the papers, and it just followed all the way through my career. My first influence came when I was a small child in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Our next door neighbor is a man named Larry Whiteside, who covered the Milwaukee Brewers for the Milwaukee Sentinel Journal. This was back in the 1960s, and he was our next door neighbor. And he went on to become a Hall of Fame writer for the Boston Globe, covered the Red Sox. But I used to read him all the time, and he was my earliest influence growing up. And then as I got into high school, I started seeing guys like Ralph Wiley, Michael Wilbon, Roy Johnston, Brian Burwell. These were like my heroes when I was in high school, and I just kind of followed them into the profession. Growing up as an athlete, I grew up in a sports family, but having that love for writing and having that love for playing sports, I played high school and college basketball. And even during my high school days of playing, I would write for the school newspaper. I would cover games sometimes that I played in, and I would cover my friends who played baseball and football. So I think it was the best of both worlds, to play a sport you love and then go into a field that I love, and it's two of the same things. This field has been it's been a blessing for me for 30 years to do what I love, to combine the two things I love most, sports and writing, and to kind of grow into the field, kind of get my start at Lindenwood University with Tom Pettit. He was my first teacher, and that's KCLC, and doing high school basketball games at the state tournament back when I was 19 and 20 years old. Those are the things that kind of gave me the foundation to go out and do what I've been able to do for the past 3 decades.